Oh, and Gerrard slipped, and Demba Ba's in here. A night of hope lost and restored, a night of salvation.
Well, they're celebrating the goal that Sergio Aguero has scored that looks like it has been the final sting in the tail on an utterly remarkable day.
The Premier League's biggest bottle jobs, because somehow being top of the league in March means absolutely nothing. Like seriously, how do you have an 8-point lead at the top of the table in April and still not win the league? That's actually crazy. So in today's video, we're going to look at the Premier League's biggest bottle jobs. In this first bottle job, Chelsea were facing Tottenham in a huge title deciding game. Tottenham were 7 points off of league leaders Leicester, so they needed to win this game. Tottenham got off to a good start as Harry Kane opened up the score for Tottenham Hotspur in the first half, and then just before halftime, Heung-min Son scored a second for Tottenham. It was sure looking as if Tottenham were still going to be in the title race. However, Chelsea got right back into the game as Cahill scored from a corner to reduce the lead to 1 goal. And then with 7 minutes to go, Eden Hazard spun through Tottenham's defense and scored the equalizer for Chelsea, meaning that Leicester City won the league and Tottenham bottled a 2-goal lead at Stamford Bridge to Chelsea. After this, Tottenham lost their final 2 matches of the season, including an embarrassing 5-1 loss to Newcastle United, meaning that Tottenham bottled second place and finished third below Arsenal. Tottenham really finished third in a 2-horse race, being 5 points clear of third place Arsenal with 3 matches to go, to then being 1 point behind at the final day. This Liverpool team was absolute chaos, and Luis Suarez is on a different planet that season. He scored 31 league goals despite missing the first 5 games, and scored a bunch of variety of goals, whether it was nutmegs, volleys, or even free kicks. In the beginning of 2014, Liverpool were actually 6 points behind league leaders Arsenal, but then Liverpool went on to win 13 of the next 15 games to move up in the top of the Premier League, and Steven Gerrard said this after a crucial victory against Manchester City in the title race. With just 3 matches to go, Liverpool were in first with 80 points, 5 points clear of Chelsea, and 9 points clear of Manchester City, but they had 2 games in hand. Liverpool were facing Chelsea at Anfield in the crucial title race, and they needed to win this game. And the game was under control until Steven Gerrard slipped to let Demba Ba score the opener for Chelsea just before halftime. I can't believe he did this, man. I mean, out of all people, our flipping captain slipped. Then late in stoppage time in the second half, Willian scored Chelsea's second goal to put the dagger in Liverpool fans' hearts, which means they dropped crucial points in the title race. Liverpool's next match was away to Crystal Palace in a must-win game for Liverpool to keep their title hopes alive. Joe Allen scored the first goal for Liverpool in the first half from a corner, and then in the second half, Daniel Sturridge's deflected shot made it in to give Liverpool a second goal, and then Luis Suarez finished a third goal for Liverpool. However, Crystal Palace would come right back as Delaney's long strike made it into the back of the net, and then Dwight Gale's brace in the last minutes of the game sealed the 3-3 draw and the comeback against Liverpool, meaning that Liverpool bottled a 3-0 lead and officially bottled the league to Manchester City. Liverpool ended up finishing the season with 84 points, 2 points behind Manchester City. After winning the last Premier League title by a comfortable 9-point margin, Manchester United were looking to win back-to-back Premier League titles, with Wayne Rooney scoring amazing goals for them throughout the season. Manchester United even demolished Arsenal 8-2 at Old Trafford, but then they also lost to Manchester City 6-1. With just 6 matches to go, Manchester United were 8 points clear of Manchester City. But then they lost 1-0 away to Wigan, and then a few weeks later, despite being 4-2 up against Everton at Old Trafford, they bottled a 2-goal lead as they let Everton score 2 late goals to tie the game up 4-4. Manchester United had dropped 5 crucial points in the title race, which allowed Manchester City to catch up. The next match was the Manchester Derby, meaning that United have to win this game in order to keep their lead. But then Vincent Kompany headed in a goal from a corner to give Manchester City the win. This put Manchester City at the top of the table. And then on the last match day, Manchester City scored 2 stoppage time goals, including a last-minute winner from Sergio Aguero to give Manchester City the title. Manchester United had bottled an 8-point lead at the top of the table, which allowed Manchester City to win the league on goal difference. And this Sergio Aguero goal will live inside their heads forever.
Balotelli, Aguero!
Arsenal were looking to win their first Premier League title in 19 years, with their star players like Bukayo Saka and Odegaard making big contributions for them during the season. Arsenal were top of the table for 248 days, being 8 points clear of Manchester City by April. However, Arsenal bottled a 2-0 lead against Liverpool at Anfield, and then the next game they bottled a 2-0 lead away at West Ham, meaning that they drew 2-2 back-to-back games. And then in Arsenal's next game, they went down 2-0 within the first 15 minutes of the first half to bottom place Southampton. And then in the second half, Southampton got a third goal, meaning that they were now ahead 3-1. Late goals from Odegaard and Saka saw them come back into the game, but it ultimately ended 3-3, with Arsenal dropping points for the 3rd straight game. And then in a big title deciding match against Manchester City, they were absolutely destroyed at the Etihad. Manchester City beat Arsenal 4-1 to put the dagger in Arsenal fans' hearts. After this devastating loss, the title was now in Manchester City's hands. At the end of the season, Arsenal finished on 84 points, finishing 5 points below Manchester City. And that's going to do it for the video, guys. Hope you guys liked it. I know there are more bottle jobs that happened in the Premier League, so let me know if you want me to make a part 2 and I can do that. But anyways, hope you guys liked the video. Make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for more videos. And see you guys next time. Bye.